Well, hello. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. We are almost completing this whole entire week. I have some things to talk about today. Does the early bird actually get the worm? That's the question. That is the question here. Been up since 3:30 a.m., so maybe I have got the worm. I don't know. So today we have some really interesting facts. I just learned about this today. There is a new hybrid species. Yes, new hybrid species of the blue jay and the green jay. Can you guess what the name is? Grue Jay. Grue Jay. I love it. I'm living for the name. Living for it. So let's see what this thing is about. All right. So the informal name is the Grue Jay, which is a combination, a hybrid species, like I said, of the blue jay and the green jay. So with this bird, a birder, a backyard birder, just a normal person, discovered a Grue Jay, a unfamiliar looking blue jay. It primarily looks more, in my opinion, more like a blue jay. I feel like I always say the blue jays are the bullies, the bully birds. And if you ever just sit there and observe the birds, you'll kind of probably see that for yourself too. They're kind of loud, believe they're part of the crow family. But yes, kind of loud, kind of overtake the feeders. They kind of need their own little area in the bird station, if you know what I mean. So anyways, a backyard birder in San Antonio, Texas, here in my home state, has discovered a hybrid species, which, as I've been mentioning, is the Grue Jay. This is so interesting, y'all. Mind is blown. So this photo was captured San Antonio. There was a guy who is a graduate from the University of Texas in Austin, and they decided to catch this bird, y'all. They caught this bird in a net. They banded it. They took some blood samples. They did find out, ironically enough, the mother was the green jay. The father was the blue jay. And so these actually expanded. The green jays they expand from North and Central America, and the blue jay ranges expanding west. So thanks to a little bit of a climate crisis, these two have kind of overlapped, and there's this band in between Texas where the blue jays and the green jays are intermingling. They're overlapping. So that is something that is not common per se, because they don't really intermingle together. Obviously, this is a very rare occurrence, a hybrid species that is just phenomenal, in my opinion. I'm sure there's some pros and cons, of course, but I am an avid bird lover. I like to watch the birds, and I don't know what I would do if I seen this. Obviously, photograph it, but this is wild, y'all. What else are we going to discover? Interesting fact. A similar bird was created, a hybrid, back in the 1970s in the Fort Worth Zoo. We'll take a look at that. That's quite interesting. So the appearance of this bird, obviously we usually all know what a blue jay looks like. We've seen them. Even if you can't precisely pinpoint what a blue jay looks like, you've probably seen one out in the wild and just not known the name. I mean, a lot of us see these animals and we don't know the specific name, just like plants. There's so many different variations of plants and species, and it's just, sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. So it kind of helps to have the people who know, I guess, what they're saying and what they're looking at to kind of explain to us what is happening. What is happening? The appearance of a green jay. Okay, we've got the black mask, we've got the white chest. Blue jay, the back and tail feathers are blue. I mean, they definitely have their own unique appearance, right? The blue jay, the green jay. And just the combination of these two, you can tell that it more so took after the blue jay bird, but also has some of the traits and characteristics of the green jay. Like I said, I've been up since 3:30 this morning, birding around, just looking up things, always trying to delve into information and knowledge and just every day learn something new, because why not? Life's too short. Learn everything you can in this short amount of time. Just compile it. So, an interesting story. We actually went to Brazaspend I think it's probably at least a couple to a few years ago now, as of September. And I remember a lady saying something, because we were watching at the bird blind over there at the Brazaspend and just looking at all the different birds. You know, the lady was out there with her food, feeding all of the birds. And one of them said that there was a Grue Jay. And I was like, oh, what? I was just blown away. I'd never seen a Grue Jay before. Sure enough, I didn't get to see him, but sure enough, I found a feather, y'all. A feather. It was the beautifulest little thing I'd ever seen. And if you just look at the patterns on these feathers, guys, they're just phenomenal. So another interesting fact, y'all, is the evolutionary distance between these two birds, okay? And it says the blue jay and the green jay are from different genera and diverged from a common ancestor over 7 million years ago, making hybridization between them extremely rare. So the fact that this is a rare, super rare occurrence, I'm just wondering what that's going to look like for the future of these birds and just what it's going to look like in general. I'm extremely curious. But yes, thank you guys so much for delving into this topic with us on the Grue Jay. Are we going to see more? Are we going to see this one go away? I'm not really sure. There's a lot more to look into as far as this bird. Have you seen one of these birds lingering around Texas? And if you have, please drop a comment down below and tell us all about it, because we'd love to hear it. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a wonderful Thursday.